When you hear the term death culture, what are some of the things you think of?
There are people in this particular society who wants to see us exactly where we are. These are the facts. How do we know? 1967, Kerner Commission report. He said, what caused these riots? He said it was young children who started these riots, and what motivating them was a high self-esteem and an enhanced racial pride.
As we started talking about this whole project and dealing with, life over death culture or life versus death culture, give us, if you don't mind, what your initial thoughts were on the subject. Death culture versus life culture, and what your initial thoughts were and what it symbolizes to you.
Okay, so I feel like it hit a little bit closer to home, being born in the generation that I am. Like the whole concept of a YN being, considered like the end thing for us, especially as young Black men. And I feel like that's parallel to death culture. You know what I'm saying? Like what's being pushed to us is somebody that brings death, somebody that kills people, a thug. This, and it's just so promoted and marketed in our generation right now that it's like everybody that's my age and younger, that's what they aspire to be like.
Right.
And so I felt like that was when the idea of life over death culture came. That's why I clung to it so hard, because I know in y'all's generation y'all had it similar but a little bit different.
The more things change, the more they remain the same.
Right.
Yeah.
Similar but pretty close. The same concept. Y'all had Death Row Records and all of them all promoting the same thing.
Excellent example. Yeah.
Pretty much just the same thing. And so that idea of us coming and doing a podcast where we talk about reversing that. You know what I'm saying? Reversing that mindset, reversing that programming.
Right.
I
like that.
I love it.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Man, that's very succinct to the point, but I couldn't put it no better.